Coverage you can count on continues with Heather Herron and Mark Mellinger.
Growing up in Kokomo, Blair Fife was a huge basketball fan.
But she never envisioned it would become such a big part of her life. Sports director Glenn Marini joins us live from Studio 15 tonight with more. Take it away, Glenn.
All right, Ricola, Mark, that's the name of the game. Well, beginning with IPFW basketball coach DANE Fife. You know, life at the Fife home isn't necessarily easy, but for Blair, it's a balancing act she seemed to perfect.
Some buddies and I were heading in to eat at Nick's English Hut.
I was actually with some friends in line.
We had a buddy that worked the door.
I said, "Do you think that you could get us into this line?"
So I said, "Do I know you?"
And he looked at me and said, "Do I know you?" Really rude.
Then I remember saying to my buddy, I said, "Wow, she was really pretty. You try to get her name."
It wasn't a fairy tale beginning, but since then, it's been pretty darn close for Blair and DANE Fife. After 6 years of marriage, that includes the birth of their daughter, Quinley Taryn, just over a year ago.
You know, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a full-time employee, and it's a lot of hustle and bustle, but it's our norm.
Saying Blair is a busy woman could indeed be the understatement of the year. A pharmaceutical sales rep, Blair moonlights as IPFW's #1 fan and also has her hands full with Miss Quinley.
Naturally, I'm a type A personality, which I think does very well for being able to manage multiple things during the day. Thank God for that. And I am kind of the one in charge, but I like that. So DANE will tell you that too. He kind of pokes fun that I'm always in control, but that's where I'm comfortable.
Here's Fife. Oh, you don't want to leave him. And he buries it once again.
The two met at IU after DANE had finished his Hoosier playing career, but he's not the only player in the family. Blair played basketball through high school. It's something that helps her with a unique perspective in the role she plays for the IPFW Mastodons. Your husband wears his heart on his sleeve when he's on the sidelines. Is he like that at home? Do you play team psychiatrist at any point?
Team psychiatrist? No, I don't want anything to do with that job. I don't think they could pay me enough to do that job.
You know what I mean?
There are times where he does bring the emotions home, the games home, and I remind him that this is our home. No eggshells are here for us to walk on.
Where's your hair? Yeah, good job, QT.
While road trips and recruiting can take DANE far away from home, Blair makes sure the Fifes are a family that makes the most of their time together.
I really try my best, and I think she helps me keep work, keep IPFW basketball at work. I think she has a great understanding of the balance of work and play and family time.
Honestly, it's just been awesome and wonderful to see him interact with her. And as mentioned, you know, for men, the emotional side isn't one of the first sides to really come out and be shown. And you know, just cute stuff like this. It's great. He's very hands-on, very hands-on.
Although Blair says it's a challenge wearing multiple hats, it's a life she wouldn't change for anything.
You know, I don't know if I envisioned being married to a college basketball coach. Fate is the way this works. I do believe in that, but I couldn't be happier that life has turned out the way that it's turned out. I mean, we have a beautiful, healthy daughter who's the light of our lives, and, you know, DANE's just as good, just as wonderful.
Now, people ask the question, what's in a name? For Quinley Taryn, quite a bit. Quinley comes from DANE's favorite IU player, Quinn Buckner. The middle name is Taryn, but it's spelled T-E-R-R-A-N, and that comes from Blair's father, whose name is Terrence. So on one hand, the name's a little bit basketball, on the other, a little bit family, and that, in a nutshell, simply wraps up the Fifes.